signs. Let's start up here. -4 plus 3. I have a negative number and a positive number. I'm going to make 0 to find my answer. So I have 4 negative chips and 3 positive chips to represent these numbers. And when I cancel out the negatives and positives and put them together, I end up with 1 negative. If I owe $4 and I have $3, I can pay the person I owe $3, but I still owe $1. Let's look at that on the number line. -4 plus 3 equals a -1. Second one, 5 plus a -2. 5 chips and 2 negative chips. When I put my negatives and positives together, I'm going to make 0 with 3 positive chips left. So positive 3 would be my answer here. Model that on the number line. I'm going to graph 5 and move 2 places in a negative direction. 1, 2, and I end up at +3. 6 plus a -1. I have 6 positive chips, 1 negative chip. I put them together to make 0 to get rid of that -1. And now I have 5 positive chips left. I'm going to start at 6 and model my first number, graph it on the number line, and I'm going to move 1 place in a negative direction, and I stop at 5. -3 plus 0. -3 plus 0, I put the 2 together, I end up with -3. Graph that on the number line, I would graph -3, I would move 0 places in neither direction, so I still have -3. Last one, -2 plus 3. I owe $2 and I have $3 in my pocket. I'm going to make 0 by putting my negatives and positives together, and I end up with a +1. I can start at -2 and move 3 jumps in a positive direction. And again, I end up at +1. All right, steps. You want to combine your positives and your negatives to make 0. And then the remaining amount is your answer. Okay, I want you to push pause right here. Try these out. And then when you're ready, press play. -3 plus 7. I'm going to put in 3 positives with the 3 negatives. Cancel those out. I'm going to be left with 4 positives. +4 and a -1. I put that negative with that +4, and it's going to cancel one of these positives out. So I'm going to be left with +3. I have a +10 and a -4. These 4 negatives are going to cancel out 4 of these positives, and I'll be left with 6 positives. I have a -3 and a -3. If I put 2 negatives together, I end up with a -6. The signs are the same. I add the numbers, and the sign stays the same. 9 plus 3 is 12. Both positive. My answer is positive. Number 6, I lost 6 points, then I gained 12 points. Say in a video game. Write an equation and solve. Well, I lost 6 points. -6. I gained 12 plus 12 equals +6. So you're left with 6 points. And number 7, adding opposites always equals 0.